Do you know that 4 white men forced a young black man to dig his own grave in Mississippi just because he asked a white woman for directions? His name was Robert Hall, and in 1942, he was only 22 years old. Back then, Mississippi was controlled by Jim Crow segregation, and sometimes black people could be killed not for committing crimes, but simply for breaking racist social rules. One day, Robert was traveling through Mississippi trying to find a road after getting lost. So he stopped and asked a white woman for directions. That alone was enough to put his life in danger. Soon after, 4 white men grabbed him off the road and drove him deep into an isolated Mississippi field late at night. No police, no witnesses, no help coming. Then, the men handed Robert a shovel, and he immediately understood what they wanted. This was not punishment. This was a lynching. The men ordered him to dig his own grave, so Robert started digging slowly beneath the dark Mississippi sky, while the men stood nearby watching him. Every shovel of dirt brought him closer to death, and while he dug, Robert began praying out loud. The men mocked him and laughed, but Robert kept praying anyway. Then, suddenly, after nearly 45 minutes, headlights appeared in the distance. A car was coming down the road. The men panicked, and before the vehicle could reach the field, they jumped into their truck and disappeared into the night, leaving Robert standing alive inside the grave he had just dug for himself. Not long after, Robert left Mississippi and never returned again. He eventually moved to Chicago, where he later became a preacher, and for the rest of his life, he repeated the same words. I dug my own grave. I prayed while I dug. God sent headlights. Stories like this reveal a darker truth about Jim Crow America. Many Black Americans lived under constant fear, where even speaking to the wrong person could become deadly. And while Robert survived that field in Mississippi, many others never made it home. Not all legends make it to the history books, and here on Echoes of History Global, we reveal them. Subscribe now